to our mini break series. Today we are at Shunda, and this is our first stop.
For now, we decided to use English to do our video because I want to learn English while introduce Chinese cuisine. Hope everyone can understand what I say, and I hope everyone enjoying our video.
Today we are at Hongjing Guangfa Clay Pot Rice in Shunda. This is a legendary restaurant all the way originated from 1984. So let's have a look at why it has been lasted for that many years. I tried out the siumei clay pot rice. The texture is super beautiful. If you look at the marinated meat, it has the great mixture of fat and lean. For the sausage, it is also flavored to the great mixture of sweetness and salty. So when you put a spoon of sausage with the rice or the meat with the rice, it has the crispy part. So it is a great mixture of the ingredient and the rice.
And this is ale clay pot rice. This is one of the signature dishes here. The color is so transparent. You can see the meat is so crispy and so tender, but it's so a little bit soft. But it's a good partner with the rice.
Qinghui Garden Museum is the best one in Shunda, and it is the top 10 in Chinese gardens. This is a mention of the people who took great scores in the highest imperial exam in the past, before and during Qing Dynasty. It is famous for the different scenarios whenever you walk across different paths and whenever you visit this garden in different seasons. The great thing about it is that it is located in the central city and it is not far away from the cuisine restaurants and the shopping streets. After finish the walk, we get the Kung Fu lemon tea from Bao. The balance of sweet and sour is just right, and the lemon is fresh but not bitter.
Before we have dinner, and we chose appetizer. It's called fish skin, and it is famous in Shunda city. They have 4 different styles. It's so crispy, and out of the oil, it smells so good. So I think this is a must-try side dish in Shunda city.
We went out with our friends yesterday. They drove us around Shunda, and we also had a lot of good food. We had local seafood, also the sauna chicken, super delicious, fresh, together with the soup under the steamed chicken.
The second day, the first stop is Jinban 大酒店. It's mean Jinban Hotel. Let's go.
早茶, also famously known as dim sum, is a traditional Cantonese morning breakfast. It is usually a time for family, that the family will gather around at the weekend and enjoy different plates of dim sum and enjoy their chit-chat and their sharing of recent life. Dim sum usually takes place between 6 a.m. to 12 at lunchtime, and now we are here around lunchtime. And this is at Jingbang Hotel. Jingbang Hotel is a hotel that nestled for 30 years in this neighborhood. When we come inside, you can see there are a lot of local uncle, auntie, grandpa, grandmas enjoying their dim sum at this local restaurant. We are now at the window, very cozy, and let's see what food we're gonna have. This black pepper pork strip uses the black pepper really well, that it brings out all the flavor. So the first bite will make you feel really fresh.
Okay, let's try the shrimp. Look at this, it's so big. Why it's so tender and the shrimp is so fresh and a little bit sweet. The dumpling is so smooth and like dancing in my mouth. I think this is a most popular dish in Shunde. You have to try it if you will come.
It is also another traditional dim sum dish in Canton. It is a very special mixture of the flavor. It is soft outside on the skin, but the bone part is more chewy. It is generally very rich in the flavor with a very tender mixture of the soy sauce. And the name is pretty interesting as well. If you translate the literal meaning of the word, it's not chicken feet. It is called the phoenix feet because Canton prefer phoenix. It is an advanced, honorable animal. So we put the dish with a very good meaning.
Let's try the steamed ribs. This dish is a classic in Shunde city. The meat is so tender and juicy. We can see the bone with the ribs is separate because they add the garlic and it tastes a little bit sweet. It's so good. Let's try one more. I can eat every day if I live in Shunde.
I don't know whether you have seen the auntie help us to make the tea. There are several steps to do it, but tea is a great fit for dim sum because the flavor of these dishes could be heavy, and tea is the great partner with dim sum to eliminate this heaviness. Another tip for you to be really Canton is to bring your own tissue. Even though the dish can be more than hundreds of RMB, but we never spend the 2 RMB on the tissue of the restaurant. We bring our own tissue. Let me try out the red noodle rolls or 肠粉 together with the shrimp. Today is very well cooked. We've been here several times and sometimes it can be too salty, but today is perfect. So this is a special dish that has the 肠粉 outside, the crispy layer in the middle with the shrimp in the very inside. So all together, you have 3 layers all together. It gives you a very complex texture that it surprises you step after step. And it also gives a, sesame sauce together with it. So if you prefer it to be even heavier with even more flavor, you can add the sauce together. Without it, I think it's also good. It is very heavy though. We always get very full after having this 肠粉 with the shrimp. This is our 4th time here in this hotel for dim sum, and I suddenly realized a culture that you might not be very familiar with. The auntie and the uncles here are pretty loud. I mean, the waitress, the waiter, but they are pretty nice. Even though they are loud, they're just used to this chaotic atmosphere that they need to be loud, but they are very nice. So don't hesitate if you need any help from them. And don't feel weird if they are too loud.
We are now resting around the Jingbang Street. This is a street right behind the restaurant that we just had our dim sum. This street gets its name from the ancient history, that this is the place where the ancient imperial exam outcomes were released and people were hoping to get a good outcome from the examination. So this is a place with a rich history together with the good food. This place is also famous for the double skim milk, 双皮奶, and other milk-related products, because this is a place where farming and milk industry were gathered together.
Jingbang Street is famous for its dairy products and double skim milk or double layer milk is one of the most famous product here. I just checked the information online and see that the reason it is famous is that it is using different cow. So it is using water buffalo instead of the dairy cow. So the milk would be fatter and contain more protein than the normal milk. And that characteristic is the exact reason why all the milk product on this street is famous around Shunda and around Guangdong province. The one I tried just now is the ginger milk pudding. The special thing about this shop is that the owner, they will make the pudding right in front of you. There are certain steps they make in the kitchen that they need to prepare the milk to the certain temperature. They need to grind the ginger into liquid, and then they will take out the milk and the ginger out and show you the process of making the pudding. The pudding itself is of great flavor. It is special if you are not used to the ginger flavor. So it has the tenderness of milk at the same time with a little bit spicy of the ginger. Altogether, it gives you the warmth in winter. It gives you the special taste of Shunda, Jingbang Street. The cold one has a really different flavor. If you look at the skin, the double layer is really obvious. And this is pretty rare among the double skin milk that I have tried before. If you go to the tourist place, the ones that you will get would be of different quality. But this one, the one that is located in the neighborhood, and after talking with the owner, that I can pretty assure that this is an authentic and one of the highest quality double layer milk that I have ever tried. So the whole process of making a proper double layer milk can take up to 3 hours. They will need to make 2 layers one by one and wait until the milk becomes solid and cool it down until it is good to serve. If you come at the holiday season, then you should probably come as early as possible because the owner can only serve about 300 bowls per day because it takes a long time to make it. But I think it is a good choice if you come at a non-holiday season. They can take a bite of this dessert and take some time chilling out in this neighborhood, and maybe you can talk with the owner to see how he makes the dessert and the story of him living here.
During the holiday season, there may be too many people, too crowded to get a seat inside. If that is the case, I would suggest you get a bottle of the buffalo milk. And it also have the layer up here that you can try without getting a seat among the crowd. So let me have a try first. So it also has 2 layers. The upper one is somehow similar to the milk skin, and the bottom one is the water buffalo milk. So they will give you a spoon and you can try out the skin first. It is even thicker than the double milk skin. And the owner said if you take away this bottle of milk, try the upper layer first, or else it may get scattered without you having the chance to try out the flavor. Really nice. 15 RMB. Not far away from the quiet neighborhood that will enjoy our dessert, there is also a very lively and busy, energetic shopping street that can enjoy the crowd of people.
In between the meals, the Shunda Museum is a good place for you to spend the time to digest and to learn about the culture of Shunda. I've walked around the museum. There are a lot of ancient pictures and recent pictures of Shunda after the New China. And I think it is a great show. There are a lot of photos, pictures donated by the Shunda citizens, accompanied with a decent explanation of the culture and the history. And there are a lot of first-hand materials as well. The utensils of the goods The museum is also free of charge. The only thing you need is your ID card. You don't need to appoint it beforehand. However, the only disadvantage is that there are some displays that are only shown in Chinese. So you need to take a picture and Google Translate it to see what they are describing. But there are certain parts of the display are in bilingual. So you can choose the parts that you want to visit. But overall, I think it is a good choice. There is a Bruce Lee Hall to show all the exhibitions around Bruce Lee because he is originally from Foshan, Shunda. This is a scene from the museum. Very amazing. This is a dragon boat floating in the sky. I think this museum did a really great job in recreating all the historical scenes of Shunda. It feels like you are living, you are walking in the history. We ordered the packaged deal on Meituan. In total, it's about 90 RMB. It includes these dishes like the youtiao, the shell, the beef, together with the egg. These are the intestines of pork, some veggie, and also 2 porridge. The special thing about this meal is that usually we have hot pot with the oil as the base, so that everything is boiled in oil with a spicy and different taste. But for this one, the base is porridge. So we put all the different ingredients into porridge, and porridge will be the pot for us to eat. So we put the veggie to increase the flavor and texture of the porridge, because in the end, besides the ingredients, we're going to enjoy the porridge as well, and we believe that it's going to be very fresh. Together with the porridge, and to eat the ingredient, you need a sauce dish. The sauce dish is really DIY. You can do whatever, you can add whatever you want. So I have the garlic, I have the green onion, I have the ginger, pepper, together with some soy sauce and maybe a little bit of the, I don't know what oil is that, to make my sauce dish. And his is gonna to be more spicy. Sorry. If you fail to get the flavor that you want, it's okay because it's DIY. You can do another dish. So try small until you get the good flavor for you. Okay, you need to wrap the beef with a lot of egg to increase its softness, and you put it into your own pot. You don't need to share the pot with the others. Jack doesn't share. And then you just need to wait until the meat goes into the readiness of your own preference. At the same time, you can enjoy other ingredients that you have put before, like the intestines. Waiting is the key.
Okay, let's try the pork liver. Look, the skin is fresh, and we just put it, goes in and put it in pot about 20 or 30 seconds to make sure the color is changing. It's no red. Okay, so the color is changing. Let's try. And the ingredient have some chili and in sauce added together. Let's try. Wow, that's so tender, and they have a little bit of spicy, and the pork liver is so fresh, it's so tender. I want another one.
So I dipped the youtiao half for only several dips.
Okay, let's try the porridge. It is very flavorful, and they have seafood fish called bai bei. I don't know what is the English name, but it's so fresh.
Here comes the last stop of our ShunDe mini break. Our final stop is Tang. This is a dessert shop where I get the turtle jelly and the almond sesame milk for takeaway because we're too full to have it on spot. This is highly recommended by our friend Tina. It is almost 9:30 and there are still a lot of people having the dessert in the shop. Turtle jelly is not made by turtle, but it is said to be crafted with the shell of the turtle, and it is not only a dessert, but it is also a herbal medicine that can help you to cool you down. It's like the yin yang, the yin part. So I'm really looking forward to have it when we get home and have our stomach to enjoy it.
All friends tell us that if you want to try all dishes of Shunda City, you can enjoy a different one every day for a whole year. We believe he is absolutely right. We have been to Shunda City 4 times, and there are surprises every time for us.
This is our first time introducing the food and the city in English because we want more people to see our beautiful city and enjoy the good food with us. I hope you understand our little mistakes and we will do better in the future.
Yes, I hope you like it. See you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.